Hello, everyone. Welcome to your all signs. Timestamps are going to be in the comment section down below. We're going to be starting off with Aries. Let's get into it. Aries, what is your future partner like? What is Aries' future partner like? The Hermit. Okay, so this could be a Virgo. But I feel like this person they like their solitude. They like their independence. This person, I feel like they're very quiet, very wise, very knowledgeable, but they're very quiet is what I get. This person may not have like a lot of friends. They may not like to be around a lot of people. I feel like this is somebody who enjoys their own company. I feel like this is somebody who has been through a lot. I feel like they are somebody who has been through a soul searching journey, especially when it comes to understanding themselves, is what Spirit is saying. This person could be older than you, or they're just very, very mature. Very mature energy is what I'm getting here. This person may like to read as well. They may have a lot of books. I'm also getting something about the medical field or school. Like, I don't know if this person, I keep hearing doctorate. Okay, so maybe this person has a degree. Maybe they're a doctor, or they could just be in the medical field. Maybe this is something that they're aspiring to be. But this person does like their solitude. There's times where this person does like to kind of, be by themselves, and they're not clingy. Okay, this person is not clingy at all. Give me a little more on this person. The Moon. I feel like this person's they come off very mysterious, all right? Like, this is somebody that people don't always have information about. They keep a lot of their feelings very private. They keep their emotions very private. People, I feel like this person can be quite misunderstood by people as well. Like, because this person likes to enjoy their own company, be in solitude, people may mistake that as this person being like, I don't know, socially awkward, or like they don't like to associate with people, which I don't feel is true. I just feel like this person's very selective about their energy, their peace. They don't like that to be disrupted. Five of Wands. Give me a little more here about this future partner. Knight of Cups. I feel like this person's very sweet, very kind, very compassionate. Like, when they're locked in on a person, they're very romantic. They like to do nice things. They like to create nice gestures. I'm seeing something about tea or coffee. Like, maybe they're the type of person that likes to bring you your tea or coffee, or, make you some soup when you're sick. But this Five of Wands, what is the Five of Wands here about? I don't feel like this person does drama. This person does not like drama. I feel like, if anything, they distance themselves from drama, people who try to create arguments, conflicts. They may have had people around them who've tried to create conflicts. Could be family. I'm getting something heavily here about family. What is this Five of Wands about? The Hanged Man. Yeah. I also feel like this is somebody who's changed a lot. Like, if when they decide to tell you about their life and their past, like, they may tell you, like, yeah, I used to engage in the drama. I used to, react and whatever. But you're going to see how much this person has changed from what they tell you about their past. I feel like this is somebody who's changed a lot. Their perspective has changed a lot. They've released a lot. They're definitely a completely different person than who they were in the past. Again, like, I don't feel like this person engages in drama. If anything, they take a big step back. They pause before they react. I also feel like another reason why this person is so much of a hermit is because they may have given a lot to people. They may have overextended themselves. They may have sacrificed their time, their energy, money, whatever it is, only for it to maybe have backfired at some point. And now they're like, you know what? I've sacrificed a lot of my time, my energy, myself for what, you know? I keep hearing I'd rather be alone than in miserable company. Okay. The World card. This is somebody who's definitely graduated spiritually. Like, they have evolved. They're in a completely new phase, new chapter of their life. This person may like to travel as well, or there could be a lot of like, this person may like to, it doesn't have to be traveling like outside of the country or to a completely different state. Maybe it's just traveling to, you know, a new coffee shop or, you know, new experiences. I just feel like this person is somebody who likes to expand their taste is what I'm getting here. This person also is very like very gracious. They have a lot of gratitude for life, for where they are in life. There could be something big that this person has accomplished in their life. I feel like this is something you're going to know. And this could be like, you know, maybe they got their degree. Maybe they were the first one in their family to get a degree. Maybe the big accomplishment was going out of the country or buying their first nice car. Like, there's something here that's a big accomplishment for this person. This is how you're going to know who this is. Give me a little more on Aries' future partner. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, this person's very direct, very honest, very blunt. And this caused other people to kind of feel some sort of way. Like, they may feel like this person is, you know, like, damn, you know, that person could be rude or not rude, but like mean, or they didn't have to say it like that. But I feel like ultimately this person is not going to sugarcoat things. They're going to tell you what it is like it is. And it's, again, not, it's, this person is not, you know, trying to be malicious in any sort of way. It's just who they are. I also feel like this person can be quite neutral sometimes. So if like you were to come to this person with an issue, you're like, you know, so and this situation was happening at my job, and so said this, and so did that, and I was feeling X, Y, and Z way. Like, this is somebody who's going to be very unbiased. They're not going to just take your side because you're their partner. You know, they will, I feel like, defend you or protect you in certain circumstances where it needs to be. But if they feel like you're in the wrong, or something can be worked out, or there could be some sort of conflict resolution, like, they're going to let you know that. You know, they're going to let you know if you were in the wrong, if you were in the right. Like, they're not going to be biased here. And I feel like, you know, sometimes you need somebody like that in your corner. You don't want a yes man in your corner. You don't want somebody who's going to enable you in your corner. Like, this person is going to be very honest, very raw, very blunt. I like this person's energy, Aries. Give me a little more. One more here for Aries. In regards to the future, their future partner. Three of Swords. This person has definitely gone through heartbreak, disappointment. You know, the Queen of Swords, she's gone through the suit. So she knows pain. She knows betrayal, disappointment, painful endings, being blindsided. She knows grief. Okay, this is somebody who has been through the ringer. Give me a little more on this Three of Swords. The Lovers, yeah. This person has experienced some sort of this could be something that was very unexpected in their life within a connection, a partnership. This person could be divorced. Okay, this could be, something you end up finding out, you find out about this person that they're divorced. It could have been something very, very messy, very chaotic. There could have been infidelity. Um, Whatever the situation is, it definitely hurt this person for sure. And I feel like you'll understand why this person is how they is the way they are, why they've become the person they've become. And it's not, not necessarily that this person is completely cold hearted and they have no emotions or feelings, or, they're just this shell of a person. Like, no, this person does have feelings, and they do very sweet things for the people they love and the people they care for and things of that nature. But somebody definitely did a number on this person. This person is very, like, such a sweetheart. This person is very nurturing, very kind, very maternal. I feel like this person is very abundant in their life. They know how to draw things in, draw opportunities in if they choose. They know how to attract things into their life. Very feminine energy, 5 of Cups. But this person, they definitely have experienced hurt and disappointment. But that maternal energy, that nurturing energy, that loving energy of them is something that hasn't left them. Now, for some of you, there could be something, this is very, very specific, okay? For somebody here, this person may have actually lost somebody who was very significant to them. And this could be a maternal figure, a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, somebody who was very, like a motherly figure to them. This is something, or someone who, I feel like was a very, very big influence in their life, okay? And you're going to know who this person is because I feel like they do bring this person up. This person is going to be somebody very important, very significant in their life, and somebody that they do miss wholeheartedly. Yeah. All right. Give me a little more about this future partner for Aries. Music. This person may love music. They may be into music. It says music has the ability to transport you to different realms by activating and igniting your body, making your magic rituals and healing even more potent. Okay, so this person may have a strong tie to music. Music could be very healing to this person. I don't know, this person may love to sing or dance. I'm getting something about dancing here. Give me one more on this future partner, sultry. Okay. This person is somebody who has a serene presence that makes them otherworldly, with the ability to feel their physical sensations as their very highest, as they're very heightened, trapping those around you in your rapture. So I feel like this person definitely they know how to draw people in. Sometimes people feel very stuck on this person. This person it feels very addictive, or their energy feels addictive. Magnetism, yeah. This person is like naturally magnetic. They have a very powerful aura. And diviner. This person could be into like tarot, divination. They may have a natural talent for divination. If that's not the case, I feel like, especially with the Queen of Swords here, this is somebody who reveals what is hidden. Queen of Swords can cut right through all the nonsense, the lies, the manipulation, say it like it is. It says also, here's answers that may come in many different forms to help you point in the right path. So I feel like this person could be like clairvoyant. They're very intuitive. They're very in tune. They're very spiritually inclined, is what I want to say. So I feel like this is somebody who can definitely read somebody like this. 1444 on the timer. All right. I am going to leave it right there, Aries. I hope that this gave you some insight in regards to your future partner. Hello, Taurus. Let's see who your future partner is. What your future partner is like. What is Taurus's future partner like? Three of Cups. I feel like this person's very fun. They like to go out. They may have a close group of friends that they, consider their brothers, their sisters, I do feel like they have a tight-knit community around them. I feel like this is the type of person where like they will tell you like, "Oh, my friend invited me here. We're celebrating their birthday. We're celebrating this accomplishment or, my family member is having this get together." Like I feel like this person's very social. They have a very social life. They enjoy being around the people that they consider their friends, their community, their allies. I feel like they do have a strong support system around them. I feel like this person's naturally happy. Like they don't even have to go out to have fun. Like they can easily have fun in the house. But I feel like this person, there's something about their energy that's like, I don't know, my energy right now feels very excited, very uppity. I don't know. This person definitely has like a really, really good vibe to them. Give me a little more about Taurus's future partner. I do feel like this person will also be the type to introduce you to their friends, their family. They will want you to join in on the fun, come to this get together, come to this baby shower, come to this birthday, whatever it is. The Emperor, okay, this person is somebody who's also very intentional. They are somebody who's action oriented, very disciplined, stable, strong masculine energy here. I feel like this person has a lot of respect, okay, from the people around them, possibly even like in their work situation. This person could be a boss or a leader in their community, at work. This person, they could be a parent, specifically like a father figure here. But I feel like this person is very protective as well, very protective of the people they love, the people they care about. This is the type of person that doesn't deal with like fake people or fake energy either. I'm getting that this is like a very real, down to earth kind of person. And even though like Three of Cups, they're very, they might like to go out, they might like to socialize. This person is also very, like I said, disciplined. They're very structured. They know when to take life seriously. Life is not always just fun and games for this person. They know how to take life seriously as well. Five of Cups, wanting to come out sideways. I do feel like this is somebody who is overcoming some sort of loss or disappointment in their life. Like, I don't feel like they'll stay stuck long on disappointments or regrets. The Moon. I feel like this is somebody, this kind of a similar message came out for Aries. So you could have Aries in your chart or dealing with an Aries, but or somebody who has Aries in their chart, excuse me. But this person kind of gives me this feeling of like they don't give everybody the privilege of knowing them. The people closest to this person know them, but people outside of their circle, friends, family, they don't know this person because they don't give people the privilege of that. I feel like this person, I keep getting the word privilege. This person feels like it's a privilege to know them. It's a privilege to be in their energy. I feel like this person holds themselves in very high regard. So there could be people who find this person to be a bit of a mystery. You know, people may try to figure them out, but they don't ever really truly know this person. But again, I do feel like the people closest to them know them, you know. And I feel like they do have a lot of respect for this person. The sun. Okay. So I don't feel like, I feel like with the people closest to them, this person is very transparent. Like what you get is what you see is what you get, basically. And they're very fun. Like they're very optimistic. They're very happy, but they don't show that side of themselves to everybody or to just anybody. Nine of Cups. I feel like this person's very content with their life. They're very content with how things are going. They're happy with who they are. I feel like this person has a lot of gratitude for where they are in life. They have a lot of gratitude for the people around them. And I feel like they are the type of person to show that. They may not always be like overly emotional and gushy, because the emperor sometimes can kind of contain himself. But I do feel like this is somebody who is, they have a lot of gratitude for the people in their lives. They have a lot of gratitude for their life, where they are, their success. I do feel like this person does have a lot of success in their life. I'm getting something about vacation. So maybe this person has like the luxury of going on vacations, taking time off, things of that nature. Judgment card here. I feel like this is somebody who has gone through a rebirth in their life. They were called to rise, to lead, and that's exactly what they're doing. Like, this is somebody who's no longer the person that they used to be. This person has evolved, excuse me, evolved immensely. I'm getting like a divine masculine awakening here. The Five of Pentacles. I feel like this person has also overcome, could be financial struggles, maybe even health issues, but I feel like this person has also overcome feeling unsupported or not feeling seen in situations. They may have dealt with some sort of hardship or difficulty in their life. They may have even felt cast out, abandoned, left out in the cold. I feel like this is somebody who has forgiven, not for anybody else, but for themselves, anybody or people who may have made this person feel this kind of way. I also feel like this person has also realized where they may have had some sort of lack mindset as well. But I feel like this is somebody who really and I feel like this is why this person has so much gratitude, because, I don't feel like this person always had it like that. This person did struggle. They did go through hardship. I feel like this person worked really hard to be where they are, to have what it is that they have. It wasn't out of sheer luck. I feel like this person does have a lot of good luck on their side. They have been through a lot of unpredictable things in their life. And it feels like, instead of fighting against life and the universe, I feel like they just kind of went with the flow. Yeah, I feel like things were not always easy for this person. This person has carried a lot on their back, on their shoulders, but they have essentially closed out a chapter of struggle. And they're finally in a place where life is good. They've been through betrayal. They've been through pain. They've been blindsided in life, especially in the past was rough. And but this person kept pushing forward. I feel like this person continued to invest in themselves and their future, and ultimately it's led them to the success that they have. I feel like this person is very much a team player. And I feel like there's, a true solid relationship with this person. All right. Let's get some extra cards here for you, Taurus, in regards to your future partner. Angel. I love this. You're an angel on earth sent here to learn certain things about the human condition and to guide humans on earth. A spirit guide in training to teach and heal others. So this is like an earth angel, essentially. This is somebody who's like an angel in disguise. This is, I feel like, why the moon card is here as well. Not, I feel like this person comes off as a mystery to a lot of people. I feel like this person, it's kind of like, how can I explain it? I feel like this is somebody who was sent here to almost kind of learn about themselves and yes, learning about the human condition, but almost like testing humanity in some shape or form. When they were at their lowest, instead of, people around him helping him, people may have cast this person out. And those same people may be under judgment. I don't know why I'm picking that up. That is definitely something I'm picking up. But the people who, this person is close to, the people who truly know this person, like this person is I feel like you will know, or people may even say it, the people close to this person, that this person is like a blessing in people's lives. I'm getting gentle giant energy as well. We also have teas. Okay. You can suck people in without them even knowing. You showcase your sexuality, but only few get a chance to play with you, making you a master in teasing. So this person is very selective. They're not just out here sharing their body with anybody or laying up with just anybody. They might flirt and they might, tease a little bit, but that's as far as it goes. This person's very selective, especially with this Emperor energy. Give me one more here. We have Moon Goddess. All right. So I don't know what I'm getting. Some of you could meet this person under a particular moon phase, specifically like a new moon or a full moon. It says you're in sync with moon cycles, promoting balance and feminine energy on earth, helping others begin their healing with the shadow aspect of themselves. That's that moon energy. Wow. Wow. Very interesting. All right, Taurus, this is your future partner and what they're like a little bit. Okay, I hope this gave you the insight and clarity in regards to your future partner. Until next time, bye. Hello, Gemini. Let's get into what your future partner is like. What is Gemini's future partner like? We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. This person may come from a broken family. Okay. This could be something you come to find out. Like maybe they don't have a good relationship with their mother or their father or their siblings. Like this is somebody who may not have, they might have family, but they may not have a close relationship with their family. And this could have caused this person to struggle with their relationships growing up. And I'm not saying, we're going to keep getting into it, Gemini. It's not to say that this person, doesn't know how to be in a relationship or they haven't healed these types of things. But I feel like you're going to know who this is because this person comes from a broken family. They may have grown up in a family setting where mom and dad always argued, or maybe mom or dad was absent, or, family didn't always get along. People may have had misaligned values. I feel like this person also, they may have had big dreams for their life. Maybe they wanted the marriage and the white picket fence and the kids, and maybe they wanted to have close family ties, but these things didn't come to fruition for this person. I feel like that's how you're gonna know who this person is. Give me a little more. Judgments. Okay, so this is somebody, which I like this. I like that the judgment card is here because it's showing that despite what this person has gone through, despite their upbringing, despite them not having a close relationship with their family, I feel like this person has evolved a lot in their life. They are somebody who has risen to the occasion. I feel like this person has a strong, like, divine mission in their life. And I feel like they have risen to the occasion to fulfill that mission, if that makes sense. They're a leader in their own life. So it's like, okay, yeah, I came from a broken family, but that doesn't mean a broken family has to come from me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I watched my mom and dad argue day and night, but that doesn't mean I'm going to have that in my life. You know what I mean? I feel like this is somebody who's leading differently. And I feel like despite the issues with their family and things of that nature, I feel like this person has forgiven family members. Even if there is no close connection, I feel like for themselves, they have forgiven these people. It is what it is. This is who my mom is. I don't hate her, but whatever. This is how my dad is. This is how my siblings is. Okay, whatever. It's like I'm just going to love them from very, very far. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. I feel like this person, I was saying this, I think, to Aries and Taurus. But usually when I get like back-to-back messages like that, I feel like and it could come up for the other signs that I have to do, but this could be a collective thing where the collective is going to be coming across a future, like their future partner is basically going to be somebody who's not stuck in the past, somebody who has done a complete 180 in their life, or the person they used to be, the life they came from, whatever. Anyways, let's keep going about your person here, Taurus. I mean, Gemini, you could be dealing with Taurus. But, or this person could be a Taurus. But anyways, Gemini. This is somebody who knows what their inner calling is. They know their purpose here. This is somebody who has definitely, like, this is giving Phoenix that has risen from the ashes. This person has, I feel like, been through a lot, but they are somebody who has decided to not stay in those ashes. Like, they decided to rise. They decided to become a completely different person, have a completely different life. Ace of Pentacles here. This is somebody who I feel like is very solid. Very solid. Queen of Wands, very attractive. This person definitely draws people in, draws opportunities in. This person could be it could be an entrepreneur for some of you, okay? But this person is very confident in themselves, very independent. They have like the zest for life, very determined. Like, this is somebody who doesn't look like what they've been through. Like, when this person tells you about their life story, you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe that's, you've gone through that, or these are your experiences. Like, this is somebody who keeps going in life, and I feel like they constantly have a smile on their face. They have like, I don't know, there's this fire about this person. But they're also very down to earth, very grounded, responsible, resourceful. I feel like this person likes to dress nice as well. Or this person dresses really nice. Always look well put together. And it doesn't even have to be like expensive things. Like, this person just knows how to put an outfit on. I don't know what it is. There's something here about this person's fashion or style that's very noticeable. This person does get a lot of attention. You know, they are somebody, when they walk into a room, they shift the energy in the room. All eyes are on them. Yeah, it's giving like, you know, they could have a lot of people who tend to compete with them. They may have a lot of people who are jealous. But I don't feel like this is somebody who like, they may be aware of these things, but I don't feel like they feed into it. Knight of Swords. All right. I feel like this person is very driven. They have this drive in them to succeed, to be better than, you know, to be better and do better and have better than what they experienced in life. This is somebody who, when they see an opportunity, they seize it. Like, they don't procrastinate. They don't wait. They're very ambitious, very straightforward. This is somebody who's not afraid to defend their beliefs as well. Seven of Wands, yeah. This person will defend themselves to hell and high water if they need to. I feel like this is somebody who just, like, no matter what challenges come at them, no matter what obstacles come in their way, like, this is somebody who's going to rise to the occasion and push through it, fight through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for them, it's like, there's no challenge that I can't overcome. You know, I've already been through crap in my life. Like, I will overcome whatever challenge you place in front of me. And I feel like this person does have a competitive spirit, but I feel like their competitive spirit is more so geared towards them. Like, they want to be a better version of themselves than they were yesterday, last week, last month, last year. This is somebody who is very resilient. They, no matter what, will continue to persevere forward. I feel like this person has experienced a lot of spiritual warfare in their life as well. They've had a lot of things trying to come against them, and they still continue to rise. They still continue to push forward. And I don't feel like this is the type of person to put themselves in drama or want to start an argument or want to fight. But if they have to fight, I feel like this person will fight. They will stand their ground. They will stand up for themselves. They're not afraid to speak their mind. Page of Wands. This person's very fun, very exciting, very adventurous. Definitely very free spirited. They like exploring new things, trying new things. Again, they're not the type of person to procrastinate. It's like, once they feel inspired by something, they go for it. They do it. And the Eight of Wands. Wow. This person may travel a lot. I don't know if they travel for work or they just enjoy traveling. I also feel like this person has this gift of, like, manifesting things into their life, manifesting opportunities, manifesting money. This person, like, they have this fiery spirit about them that when they have something in their mind, they go after it and they get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is an entrepreneur and they're trying to get a client, like, they are so determined and they're so focused on what it is that they want that it will manifest. If they want that job, it's like they're going to get that job. You know, whatever it is that they want to do, they're going to put their mind to it and get it done. Wow. The Empress at the bottom as I'm over here cutting cards. Yeah, this person is something else. I will tell you that. Like, their energy is so potent. It's very sexy. This person is very abundant. Very fertile. Like, whatever seeds they plant grows. This person may like plants, okay? Or they may have a garden. Wow. We have discernment popping out and mystifying. Discernment. You're very so this person is very particular about the type of person they let into their life. They're very protective of themselves. Others feel they must approach this person right, which makes it hard to fool this person. Okay, so this person is very, they have strong discernment. Okay, and I feel like that comes from this 10 of Cups in reverse experience that they've had. Okay, now for some of you, this definitely could go as far as back as childhood with the broken family, but this could also be that maybe they had a family with someone, they had children with somebody, they could have thought that they were going to be with this person forever, and it turned out to be a very dysfunctional situation. But whatever the situation is, whatever this 10 of Cups in reverse is, this person has evolved from that. They're not stuck there. This is something that they have experienced. It is part of their life. But they have grown from it. And we have mystifying. So this person exudes mystery, teasing the mind with the unknown that will help others embrace the obscure and charge ahead fearlessly. So I feel like this person is a big inspiration for other people as well. Give me one more here for Geminis. Manipulator. I don't feel like this person is manipulative in a negative way. All right. It does say you can transform into someone that you are not to fit your agenda, making you extremely crafty and achieving your dreams and goals. Be sure to use your gift wisely, which I do. I don't see this person. I don't have anything here indicating that this person manipulates for ill intent. Okay. But this person does know how to shift things in their favor. Okay. Especially with that Queen of Wands energy. They definitely know how to be crafty and maneuver things in their favor for sure to achieve what it is that they want. But I don't see this person being I just don't see the ill intent or, this person being malicious in any sort of way. Let's say they're at the store and they want a discount on a product or something, and they start chit-chatting with the cashier. Maybe they're, just, hey, how you doing? And da-da-da-da-da, and, just chatting it up. And like, oh, by the way, I saw a little ding there. Do you think I can get like a discount? And the person will be like, oh, yeah, no problem. And boom, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got something discounted. Like, that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. Give me one more for Gemini. We have feeling. Okay. You can make others feel what you feel. Your energy inspires energy. Just be careful with what you invoke or inspire in others because it will come back to you. All right. Wow. This person's energy is very, very strong, very potent. I do think this person uses their spiritual gifts. They do use their gifts very wisely. They do know. They're very aware of their energy and how it can affect people, how it can affect them in the long run. So I feel like this person is somebody who's very, very aware of their power, their energy, their gifts. I like this person. All right, Gemini. So this is the insight and clarity you need in regards to your future partner. All right, bye. Hello, Cancers. Let's see what your future partner is like. What is Cancer's future partner like? The Magician. Could be a Gemini or a Virgo. This person is multifaceted, very talented. They know how to call things in. They know how to manifest. They're very skilled, very creative. Very powerful energy here. This is somebody who knows how to use the tools and resources at hand in order to get what it is that they want, to call things in. I feel like this person can be quite charming as well. 5 of Pentacles. All right. I feel like this is somebody who definitely, I keep hearing poverty. So this could be somebody who was poverty stricken. They came from poverty. They came from hard times. They may have struggled for a long time in their life. I feel like this person, they definitely had to work hard to become the confident person that they are and to have the self-confidence that they have. I don't feel like they were always confident. I feel like they had to work through insecurities that they had, especially if they're somebody who came from poverty or they came from nothing. It's like they had to work through certain insecurities in their life. Give me a little more here for Cancers in regards to this future partner. Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So the Empress at the bottom, this is somebody who has really like turned their life around. Like they realize, I'm very talented and gifted in, music, art, um, healing people, like whatever it is. It could be anything, okay? But this is somebody who realized like I'm very skilled at this. I'm very talented at this. So I'm going to do something with it. Like this is the type of person who could have gotten their family out of poverty. I don't know why I'm picking that up. I'm also getting for some of you like this could be somebody who even if something didn't come naturally to this person, they use the tools and resources around them. They could have gotten on the internet and started studying and learning how to, let's say for example, this is somebody who I don't know, is a producer. Maybe they didn't go to school for music, but they got on the internet. They started watching videos. They started reading books. They started reading stuff online and learned themselves. Like, this is somebody who I feel like could be self taught in regards to something that they do. Maybe this person invests in stocks and is very successful, but this person was self taught. Like, again, they read books, they got online, they watched videos. They may not have had, the money to go to school and become X, Y, and Z or have X, Y, and Z. But this is somebody who was like, you know what? I got the internet. I got these $10. I'm going to learn how to invest. Or I'm going to learn how to be a producer. I'm going to learn how to do this. And I'm going to, I feel like this is somebody who's very successful in their life now, enjoying the fruits of their labor. Financially independent, self-sufficient. And the Empress at the bottom. Who pulled the Empress just now? I think it was Taurus and Gemini. Who pulled the Empress as well. The Empress here, like this is somebody who knows how to call things into their life. They understand, I feel like, the law of attraction as well. This is somebody who has a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity, like things that they touch. They have the Midas touch. That's what I'm getting. This person has the Midas touch. I feel like this person also likes to wear nice things, nice clothes. I'm getting like, maybe this person likes to have name brand things, because they didn't always have it. But I'm also getting like a very humble person as well. I don't feel like this is the type of person who likes to, show off for the sake of showing off. Yeah, this person may have been through a very like either turbulent childhood, or they may have had some sort of turbulence in their life that led them into this Five of Pentacles. This person could have dealt with homelessness. Like they've been through it. For some of you, or maybe one of you, this person could have had a turbulent relationship with a mother figure, or they watched a mother figure have a turbulent life. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Something about this person's childhood is significant. But Six of Wands, this person has come out of that very successful, recognized for what they do. They may have some sort of public recognition, popularity. They could be well known in what it is that they do. But I get this person having a lot of self-confidence in themselves. But like I said, they didn't always have this self-confidence. This person is very much a boss, a leader. I feel like there's certain people who aspire to be like this person. They're very well respected, very stable, very disciplined, very practical. I feel like this person is the type of person to turn their pain into power. They take that pain and put it into some sort of creative outlet. Wow, I'm just realizing we have the Emperor and the Empress here. This is somebody who they're not settling for less. Like they are literally waiting, manifesting is what this feels like. Their divine counterpart, their person, their other half, their equal, you know. Give me a little more here for Cancer in regards to their future partner. The Queen of Pentacles, very grounded person. I also feel like this person's very resourceful, very hardworking. They've done the work to live the life that they're currently living. Like, again, nothing was handed to this person. This person understands hard work very well. But this is somebody who's no longer surviving in life. They're very much thriving. It's giving soft life. It's definitely giving soft life for sure. And I feel like this is somebody who's willing to, who not willing, but like they want to give their partner that soft life as well. But again, they're not settling for just anybody or anything. The Fool. I feel like this is somebody who definitely is not afraid to take risks. They're not afraid to take leaps of faith into the unknown. They could also be very spontaneous. I feel like this is the type of person who will be like, hey, I got tickets to this thing, you know what I'm saying? Or, hey, we're going to this restaurant on Friday at 8 p.m. Be ready. And like, I feel like this person likes to surprise their significant other with dates and trips and things of that nature. This person's very adventurous. They like to try new things as well. This is somebody who has a strong faith in the universe or God or, you know, whomever they subscribe to. They have a strong faith. This is the type of person who walks by faith and not by sight. And I feel like this belief in them is so strong because of where they came from to where they are now. 10 of Cups wanting to pop out. All right. This is somebody who they definitely want and desire and are manifesting their 10 of Cups. They're happily ever after, emotional fulfillment in a relationship where there is emotional security, feeling safe with one another. Somebody who they can have a family with or blend families with. I feel like this is somebody who is also like very loving and very supportive of their partner and their partner's dreams and goals. And they equally want their partner to be, supportive and loving towards them and their goals and the things that they want. This is somebody who could have had an upbringing as well. I don't know why I'm getting this. This is very specific. This person could have had an upbringing where, maybe they had both of their parents, right? But I feel like, may have watched their parents struggle. But even through the struggle that their parents faced, they also saw a lot of love. So they may not have had everything growing up. It may not have always been an easy life, but love always won is what I'm hearing. And this is somebody who's almost like wanting the same kind of love or relationship that their parents had, or maybe it was their grandparents, you know what I'm saying? But some sort of parental figures in their life. Like they want that relationship minus the struggle. This is not somebody who wants struggle love, especially because they're in a place of financial stability and having success and things of that nature. But they do want a relationship like the one, their parents had or the one that their grandparents had. I feel like this is somebody who's very adamant about that. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Even through struggles and things like that, there was always love at the end of the day. Because, money can come and go. 1 minute you can be on top of the world and the next things can change. And this is somebody who wants love at the root of everything. Wow. Ten of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups at the bottom. This person's so charming, so romantic. Like, this is the type of person to surprise you with flowers, gifts, um, saying, complimenting you, saying nice things. And no, it's not sweet nothings. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody who's very, like, just charming, very adorable. Just, I love this person's energy. And then the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles together. Like, this is like hitting the jackpot, hitting the lottery. This is somebody who is, man, this person could be quite wealthy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this person has something so solid in their life, and they want somebody to share that life with, but somebody who's actually there for the right reasons. This is somebody who is, they think about the long term, they think about the future. This is somebody who's going to be excited to bring you to meet, their family, their friends. I don't know why I keep getting soft life. Okay, Cancer, that's just what I'm getting. Soft life with this person. All right, let's get some other messages here for this future partner of yours, Cancer. Performer. So this person is meant to be in the spotlight, excuse me, and be successful doing it with a natural ability to draw a crowd and influence others with their charms and talents. So yeah, this person could be in the spotlight. They could definitely be known for something. Whatever it is, that I feel like it's a natural talent, it's a natural ability, it's something that comes very natural to them. We have becoming. This person can easily tap into people's fantasies and become them, multifaceted, complex, but well-rounded, making this person hard to read. Interesting. Give me one more here for Cancers. Young at heart. Yeah, that's that Fool energy. The youthful energy in this person's eyes reveals a fun hidden treasure, allowing others to explore their own inner child. Wow. All right. I like this. All right, Cancers, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this gave you insight and clarity into your future partner and what they're like. All right. Until next time. Bye. Leos, hello. Let's see what your future partner is like. What is Leo's future partner like? Spirit. The Hermit. I think it was Aries who got the Hermit right out the gate. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This person lives a very slow life. This is somebody who moves at a very slow pace. They are the type to, let's say you guys go out somewhere. This person is going to take their time there. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to rush the process. They're not going to rush the experience. I also feel like when it comes to this connection, this is not something that this person is going to rush into. I feel like this person is observant. They are somebody who moves at their own speed. But I do see a lot of happiness with this person. I feel like this is the type of person who is going to love you, support you. I do feel like this person's very family oriented. But I also feel like this is somebody who does like their solitude. They could be older than you. Or they're just very mature, very wise. They've experienced a lot in their life. This is somebody who, they don't mind being alone. They don't need a partner. They don't need a relationship. They're okay with their own solitude. I do feel like this person's very, very independent. And I feel like this is somebody who also listens a lot to their own inner guidance. They're not somebody who listens to outside opinions. They don't let outside distractions come in and try to sway their decisions on things. Like, this person has a mind of their own. If somebody's trying to rush them to do something or giving this person ultimatums, they will distance themselves. They will disconnect. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces. But this person's very loyal, hardworking, trustworthy, reliable, productive, efficient, conservative. I don't feel like this person dresses very flashy, but they do, they like to dress nice, not flashy. Give me a little more on this future partner for Leo. I feel like there's going to be a lot of happiness in this connection, spending a lot of time together, spending a lot of time with their friends or family, or your friends and family. Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is a slow mover. This is somebody who really takes their time to evaluate the things and people that they are investing into. Is this worth my investment? Is this worth my time? This person values their time. They value their energy a lot. And they also, value the time and energy of other people. This is not a time waster. Like, after a couple of months, of dating, after 2 or 3 months of dating, this is somebody who's going to kind of sit back, evaluate, and like, okay, is this connection still worth me investing into? Can I see this person in my future? Do I see this relationship becoming something long term? And they will see that 10 of Cups. I feel like this is somebody who's going to be like, yeah, this person actually makes me really happy. They make me feel good. They make me feel this sense of emotional safety within this connection. This is somebody who likes to really plan for the future. Very patient type of person as well. They're very, very, very patient. I don't know why I'm hearing opposites. Okay, so maybe this is like an energy you're not used to, Leo, for some of you. We have the Fool. Okay, so despite this slower paced energy that this person have, I do feel like this person does have a fun side to them, a very youthful side to them. It feels like they have two sides to them. Could be dealing with a Gemini. I don't know why I'm getting that. But, there's one side of them that's very, mature, wise. And then there's another side to them that's also very youthful, very fun, very exciting. This person likes to experience new things. They're very spontaneous. They like to have adventures. Very optimistic as well. I feel like this person does like to invest into enjoying life as well. But I feel like when it comes to connections, not necessarily just romantic, it feels like, friendships as well, or, business partnerships, things like that. This person takes their time evaluating on whether or not it's worth the risk, whether it's worth, taking that leap of faith. We have the Queen of Wands, okay? Very, very attractive, very magnetic. All right, so this person, I feel like this person is well aware that they are very attractive. They get a lot of attention. They're very confident in themselves as well. Like, once they're moving in a certain direction, once they make a certain decision, they're very confident in themselves. This person is a go-getter, they're determined, focused. Um, but I feel like this is why this person takes their time evaluating people. I feel like this person has dealt with people who just see the beauty on the outside, the physical, aspects, and um, that's it, you know? But this person wants more than that. They don't want something just surface level. They want something that has longevity to it. This person's they have a lot of magnetism. Their aura is very loud in a good way. We have the Two of Pentacles, all right? This is somebody who definitely, they have a lot on their plate, but they manage it well. They handle their responsibilities. This is somebody who has to manage, work life and personal life a lot. This person could be quite busy when it comes to work as well. And this is the type of person who, like, again, this is why the Seven of Pentacles energy is popping out so much. Like, this person has a lot on their plate. So for them, it's like, okay, is this person worth me putting on my schedule and incorporating them into my life in some sort of way? Because I do, again, this person values their time, their energy. Nine of Swords. This person could be a bit of an overthinker though, okay? I do feel like they are a bit of an overthinker. And I feel like in those moments where this person starts overthinking, this is kind of when they go into that hermit mode and kind of disconnect, wanting to be alone with themselves, in order to get the clarity, the insight, and the guidance that they need. Six of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the King of Cups. I feel like this person, they've been through some sort of past conflict or drama in their life. They're now in a place where they're, moving towards peace, towards calmer waters. There's a lot of wish fulfillment getting ready to happen in their life. This is somebody who's I keep getting this very supportive energy from this person. This is somebody who's emotionally available, emotionally mature, very balanced, compassionate, very emotionally stable person. I feel like this is also somebody who's very grateful for the things that they have in life. I don't know why I'm getting, like, this person may pray a lot, Leo. Wow, we have the King and the Queen of Cups here. So this is definitely a strong relationship, a strong partnership here. Like, you both are going to be feeling this connection very deeply. I feel like there's that Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. I'm telling you, there's like two sides to this person. When it comes to connections, they take their time. But when it comes to other things, you will see them, being fearless. When it comes to opportunities around money, job opportunities, financial, business, career, like, they will go, go, go. I feel like this person has moments when they're energized, when they're energetic, and there's times where they're wanting to live a more slow-paced life. But overall, I feel like this is somebody who is going to love you very deeply. And they may not always show their feelings or express their feelings, but I do feel like they will show it in certain ways through appreciation, through gratitude, surprising you with little things. I feel like this is somebody who pays attention to detail as well. You know, if you tell this person my favorite color is red and purple and blue, they're gonna lock that in. They're gonna remember it. You know what I'm saying? They will come surprise you with this cute red shirt that you wanted, or those, purple shoes that you wanted. Like, they're going to surprise you. There's somebody who pays attention to detail. If you like Chinese food, they're gonna remember that, and they're gonna try to find the best Chinese restaurant to bring you to. You know what I'm saying? If you like Mexican food, they're gonna find the best Mexican restaurant to take you to. Like, this is somebody who's very detail oriented as well. Wow. Okay, give me a little more here for Leos in regards to this future partner. Clairvoyance. Okay. So this person possesses clear vision, perceiving with the mind's eye, inner vision, or extended visual capacity that can include images from the past, present, and future. So this person has this ability to kind of see the future ahead. So they have foresight. They have visions of what the future would look like. Unseen. This person has an invisible force to them, an intangible quality impossible to describe, very alluring in a non-obvious way, keeping them puzzled and keeping people puzzled and curious to know more. That's that hermit energy. This person has a very cloaked energy. And we have magnetism. So confirmation on that magnetic energy I was picking up on. This person has a natural ability to make others come after them, possessing a powerful aura that makes it difficult to stay away. And then there's this fearless energy at the bottom. This person is bold about their joys in life, making them more vivid and alive to those around them, teaching people to take more risks in life. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's like once this person is, getting ready to jump into something, they'll jump into it. All right, Leos, that is what I have for you in regards to what your future partner is like. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know how it resonated. Until next time, bye. Hey, Libra, let's see what your future partner is like. What is Libra's future partner like? You have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. This person can be very family oriented. This is the type of person, I don't know why I just heard, this is the type of person to contribute to the household. All right. They're not just going to sit there hoping that you pay all the bills or you take care of everything around the house. Like, it's, I don't want to say, I don't know why I'm hearing like traditional and 50-50. I don't know. But this is somebody who, let's say, for example, you decide to be the stay-at-home wife, right? Or mom or whatever, right? And this person goes out to work. This is not somebody who expects you to have this picture perfect home when they get home. This is not somebody expecting you to have everything perfect, ready to go. This is somebody who's going to contribute to the household. They're not going to just come home, sit on their butt and let you, take care of the kids. And no, like, they're going to come home and they're like, babe, do you need anything? They will go wash those dishes. They will go take out the trash. They will go fix whatever needs to be fixed. This is somebody who is always thinking about like what the household needs, what you need. This person may be very financially secure as well. They can either come from a family who has wealth or financial security, or they come from a family who's worked very, very hard to be financially secure. Maybe everybody went to school, went to college, got some degrees, or, ended up getting really good jobs or started businesses that became very successful. I feel like this person has like, let's just say they're definitely very financially stable. That's what I'm getting here. I don't know why I'm seeing people wearing like collared polo shirts and khaki pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing something about a summer vacation house. So, yeah, this person could definitely have money. Their family could have money. I feel like this is somebody that you are going to be with for a very long time, Libra. A very long time. This person could have dogs. They could have, I don't know why I'm hearing multi-generational, okay? But like this person could, still have like grandparents around and like, I don't know, there's like, I'm seeing many generations here. Interesting. This person could come from a big family. All right, Three of Swords. All right, this is somebody who's definitely experienced, like everybody's experienced some sort of pain or heartbreak in their life. There could have been a loss in the family. Okay, somebody very important in the family. I picked this up for one of the other signs. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember if it was like Gemini or Cancer. Anyways, I feel like this person, there's been some sort of loss in the family that was very significant. And I feel like it still stays with this person till this day. Whoever it is that they lost in the family was, I feel like a very important person in the family. Not that everybody else isn't important, but I feel like this could have been a very, very important figure, a grandparent, maybe even a parent, a sibling, like an uncle and aunt, somebody that they were very, very close to. Again, I feel like this person's very close to their family. Give me a little more here for Libra's future. Could be dealing with, this could be a Virgo, a Libra like yourself, a Leo. We have the Sun. But, overall, even though this person has experienced grief, emotional pain over a loss, I feel like I feel like this is somebody who lives their life to the fullest. They are, the type of person who's grateful to wake up every day. They're very optimistic about life. I feel like this person is just a joy to be around. It's like their smile lights up a room. This person has a lot of energy, a healthy inner child as well. For some of you, maybe for like one person here, this person could have gone through a divorce. Okay, this could have been something that was painful. It did hurt, but ultimately they didn't stay stuck there. Okay, so this person could already have children for some of you. Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Emperor. This person's very strategic. And not necessarily in a bad way. You know what I'm getting? Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom. I feel like this is the type of person who likes to surprise people. That's what I'm getting here. I don't see this Seven of Swords as something negative. Although I'm getting a second message here, so give me a second here, Libra. But I feel like this person does like to surprise people. I feel like this is the type of person who will, be very low key. There could even be times where you're like, why are you acting weird? You know, why are you acting shady right now? But I don't feel like this person has ulterior motives or that it's anything negative, especially with the sun card right here. It feels more like this is the type of person who will, try to plan a proposal and being very strategic and very secretive and, telling family, this, that, and the third. And ultimately to be like, surprise, you know what I'm saying? Or getting down on one knee, will you marry me? Like, that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. Now, what I was getting here is that this person, they may not show it on the outside. They may try to show themselves as somebody composed, as somebody who's not affected by things at times. But I feel like deep down, this person could have some trust issues. And if this is somebody who, well, got divorced or separated from somebody where, you know, maybe they were they maybe they got cheated on, lied to, somebody did something behind their back that caused pain here. I feel like this person could have trust issues at times. But again, it's like they try to keep themselves composed and not showing these things on the outside. Queen of Wands, okay, very attractive. Um, this person may be somebody who is very creative, very artistic. I feel like this is the type of person that when, let's say there's like a family event or a family gathering happening and they walk into the room, it's like everybody stops what they're doing and they're like, "Oh my gosh, so and so's here. Oh my gosh." And everybody like goes up to run to this person. This person, they change the energy in a room. They're a social butterfly, very confident in themselves, very independent. The Knight of Cups, very romantic as well. Very charming. This person, despite any heartbreak that they've experienced, this is somebody who continues to follow their heart. Oh, I like this person. I feel like too, if you, let's say you and this person have some sort of misunderstanding, I feel like this is the person who's going to come to you and apologize. They're not just going to say, well, F you and, call it a day. Like, no, this person is actually going to take initiative to apologize. They may do something sweet. Hanged Man. I've been getting this for a lot of the signs too in regards to the future partners that they're going to have, or what their future partner is going to look like. But this person makes me feel like Six of Cups. They've changed a lot compared to maybe how they were in the past. Yeah, Death card at the bottom. This person has changed. They've done a major transformation in their life. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We do have Virgo, Libra here as well, Aquarius. But this is somebody who's come to learn in life that they have to release control, that they can't, um, like they have to surrender to the outcomes of situations. And I feel like whatever happened in the past, okay, whether it was the loss of a family member or maybe it was a significant breakup in their life, this again, like they could have been with this person for a long time, they could have been married to that person. They're not holding on to that relationship anymore, but I feel like that situation taught them a lot about themselves, and that they have to surrender with how things are going to unfold, or surrendering to the fact that they can't change people, and they can either live in sadness, live in misery, and live in suffering, or they can shift their perspective, which is, I feel like, is something this person did, was actively work on themselves to shift their perspective of like, okay, yes, there was this loss, yes, this hurt, yes, this was painful, but life goes on. I don't know why this person just has this motto of like, life goes on. I'm going to continue to be happy. I'm going to continue to live life. I'm going to continue to be happy. Confirmation. I will say, I just keep getting this energy that this person had a really, like, you're going to know who this is because they had a really, really good upbringing. I don't feel like you're going to hear, horror stories about their family. You're not going to hear how their dad abandoned them and they have mommy issues. Like, no, I feel like this person comes from a really, really healthy family, which is great. Um, I feel like this person is going to want to share a lot of their childhood memories with you. They could have like they may want to show you pictures or videos. Like this person, they speak highly. This is somebody who speaks highly of their family. They speak highly of their childhood. Wow. But I will say, I feel like this is somebody who doesn't take kindly to lies, not even little white lies or fibs. Like, this is somebody who wants their partner to be completely transparent with them the way they would be transparent with their partner. And again, I feel like it has to do with like trust issues from a past relationship. Not saying that they're going to project these issues onto you. I don't feel that that's a thing. I feel like, again, they're going to compose themselves. They're going to want to be practical about things. Like, when those issues come up, they may want to be like, hey, listen, I was feeling this sort of way and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Is anything happening? And if you say no, they're going to accept that answer. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like this is somebody who's going to try to accuse you of things, is what I'm getting. I also feel like this is somebody who can tend to keep their plans private, their relationships private until they feel it's time to bring it to the light and expose it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I feel like this person takes their family very serious and they don't bring just any person around. Okay, let's see. Give me a little more here for Libra in regards to this future partner. Young at heart. Love this. The youthful energy in this person's eyes reveals a fun hidden treasure, allowing others to explore their own inner child. That's that sun energy. This person has a healthy inner child. Starseed. This person is a traveling soul from another planet who incarnated on Earth to inspire and heal human beings and to participate in the planet's evolution. Oh, we got two cards, claircognizance and storyteller. Claircognizance, you're able to know things without having any previous knowledge bestowed by your higher self, spirit guides, or simply downloaded into your mind. This person has a strong claircognizance. So, like, if somebody is not being honest with them, if somebody has ulterior motives, like, they're going to know without having any actual proof. Like, this person has a good bullshit detector. Storyteller, you have the ability to express life through stories and enhance your magic with symbols. Spirit may also communicate with you through synchronicity. So I feel like, again, this person is going to tell you a lot of stories about their life, their childhood, things that they've experienced. I like this. We have healing hands at the bottom. So this person's able to use universal energy with their hands to help alleviate spiritual, physical, or mental suffering and clear energetic blockages. And then we have the dead under that. I keep getting something about this person having a loved one who has crossed over. It says you can communicate with the dead. It could be in the form of inner sensing, seeing, or hearing. So this person, let's say for example, this person lost a specific, like a feminine energy in their life. Maybe it was a grandmother, a mother, a sister, whatever. Um, there may be times that this person may be like, they may be like, oh, I feel like my grandmother is around. I feel like my sister's around. Or, you know, they may have times where what other people would consider coincidences happen to them. Maybe they're talking about the person who passed over, and then a particular song, you're driving in the car, and a particular song that's connected to that person plays. This person has a very strong connection to whoever this is that's passed over. And I don't know why I kind of feel like this person who has passed over is the person who's almost like bringing this connection together. Very interesting. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. Okay, I hope that this gave you insight and clarity in regards to what your future partner looks like. All right, like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time, bye. Hello, Scorpios. Let's see what your future partner is like. What is Scorpio's future partner like? The Fool. Spontaneous. Very spontaneous, very young at heart. I feel like this person's very optimistic. I don't know why I'm getting like this situation, like you and this person could start off as friends, getting to know each other, doing fun things, going to fun places. This is somebody who's not afraid to take risks. They're not afraid to jump into the unknown. Give me a little more about this future partner. Ooh, the Empress. Wow. Wow, this person is... I feel like somebody who's very abundant in life. I feel like they have accomplished a lot in life as well. And they're still growing. They're still developing. Like, even though this person has accomplished a lot, it feels like there's so much more growth. And I feel like they're open to growth. They're open to learning. They're open to evolving. This is somebody who has the Midas touch. Very fertile, very feminine energy here. This person, I feel like they're very in tune with their feminine energy, their feminine side. They may like to, take care of themselves. They may like to look very nice. This person could be a parent for some of you. And if they are a parent, I feel like they're a very, very, very good parent. Like, they allow their child to be creative. They allow their child to explore, to try new things. And, not in a reckless or dangerous way or because they're not paying attention. It's because they want their child to experience things. They're not like a helicopter parent. They're not a strict parent, but they're also not a parent that's like, oh, just go do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Now, if this person doesn't have children, there is the possibility of a pregnancy with this person. For some of you, okay, I do see that, and I feel like that's the type of parent that this person would be. This person has a strong maternal energy. They may have a close relationship with a mother figure in their life. Could be a mother, grandmother. Give me a little more. The Hierophant. This person's very traditional. They are the type of person to commit. Okay, they're not the type of person to play games, give you the runaround on situations. make you wait. Like, no, this is somebody who's all about commitment. They're all about, not dating for fun, but dating for marriage. But in the process, it will be fun. Hmm. This person could be, they could have ties to like an institution. Um, I don't know why I'm getting church for some of you. Okay. But I am getting that. Give me a little more here. The Lovers. We have Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aries energy here. This is wow. Wow, we got 4 majors out here. Scorpio, what the heck? This is going to be, I feel like this relationship is one that's going to change your life in a good way, in a really good way. I also feel like it's going to change who you are as a person in a good way as well. Not necessarily change you completely, but like certain parts of yourself, I don't know. That's just what I'm getting, but it's not necessarily in a bad way. This connection is definitely feels divinely guided here, Scorpio. It feels like your spirit guides, your spirit team, your angels are kind of bringing you and this person together, and I'm also getting this energy of your spirit guides, your angels, you know what I'm saying? You utilizing someone in your life, their life, to initiate this connection. So you may meet this person through a particular community, a particular person. It's like, oh, did you meet so and so? This is so and so, and the attraction, the chemistry is going to be undeniable. But I also feel like this is a connection where this person shares a lot of the same values as you. They may share, some of the same passions as you, but it just feels like it's a connection that's in alignment with who you are as a person. There's also going to be a lot of deep love between you and this individual. You're going to feel like you can be emotionally vulnerable with this person and vice versa them with you. A lot of love, a lot of harmony, confirmation, and this has the potential of marriage. I am definitely seeing that. Like, I'm seeing 2 people at an altar, in front of a priest or a pastor or a minister, whatever it is, like somebody ordaining this connection. 6 of Swords. This person could live at a distance, or this is somebody who is leaving or has left a lot of, conflict and emotional baggage behind. I feel like this is somebody who is in a possibly transitional space in their life. And they're moving towards calmer waters. You and this person could travel a lot as well, together. But there could also be this potential of you and this person moving or relocating together. I see you both moving towards calmer waters. 4 of Swords. Three of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know why I just heard, we got the sun at the bottom. Holy cow, Scorpio. This is absolutely stunning. I don't know why I just heard this person is closer than you think with this Three of Wands here. Now, I don't know if spirit means like they're closer in the sense of they're somewhere already like in your community or in your circle or, you know, something of that nature, or they're closer than you think in the sense of this person's getting ready to arrive in your life very soon. I said this for Libra, so you could be dealing with the Libra, you could have Libra in your chart, but I feel like this person, Scorpio, is somebody who is very patient. Um, they don't take relationships lightly. Like when they're investing into someone, they're literally putting all their eggs in that one basket. They're putting all their time and their effort and their energy into you, into this connection. So I feel like this is somebody who's also the type of person who's very selective with who they invest their time and energy into, money, resources, all that stuff. Um, because when they go all in, they go all in. I feel like right now, this person could be again leaving something behind. They're kind of in a space of resting, healing, clearing their energy before they come in, before spirit has them come in. And it could be the same for you. It could be that spirit is clearing certain things out for you in your life, you know, people, um, clearing things out energetically, so that when this person comes in, there isn't this emotional baggage being held. There isn't, you know, past things that this person is carrying into this connection, and vice versa, you as well. This person may, I think I said this for Libra too, or maybe it was Leo. I think it was Leo. But I feel like this person prays a lot, or they may meditate a lot. This person could like to go on retreats, or they just like to go to places where they can calm their nervous system, where they can relax. I feel like this person has a very calm energy to them. Like they do have that spice with the Fool there. They're spontaneous, they like to have fun. But this person also has this energy where like they are not going to trigger your nervous system. If anything, they're going to calm your nervous system. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. And with the sun card at the bottom, like you got five major arcanas out here. Holy cow. I feel like this connection is going to, it's really going to bring out that spark in you. It's going to, you're going to feel like, you know, wow, I haven't smiled this much in years. I haven't laughed this hard in years. I haven't felt this good in such a long time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're both going to bring this out in each other. There is a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. I feel like the people around you in your life, in their life, are actually going to be very excited about this connection as well. Scorpio. Okay, let's get a little more here about Scorpio's future partner. Dimension travel. This person is able to open gateways to realms outside of this dimension. It can be discovered naturally or opened through the performance of rituals deciding your realm. Interesting. Interesting. me a little more here for Scorpios in regards to their future partner. We have hope and undecided. So this person offers the most valuable gift there is, hope. Through their optimism and support, they inspire hope in others. Undecided. In this lifetime, this person was given the opportunity to fully explore their options to prepare them for the next. As a result, this person may experience many new adventures. I feel like you and this person are going to experience a lot of adventures together, for sure. A lot of traveling, going places, experiencing new things. That's that Fool energy. And then the Six of Swords under it really confirms it. At the bottom, we do have Angel. Ooh, hold up. Under that, we got Royalty. Can't really show that here. Hold up. Let me cover her up. Okay. We got Royalty popping up there. All right. So Angel says, this person is an angel on earth sent here to learn certain things about the human condition and to guide humans on earth. A spirit guide in training to teach and heal others. This makes sense with 5 major arcanas coming out. It just makes total sense. And then Royalty under that says you have royalty qualities that command power and causes extreme reactions. You're either loved or hated, challenging them to become better. Okay. Wow. 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 Wow, Scorpio. This is, I feel like, going to be a very powerful yet very beautiful connection. Okay. I'm going to leave it right there, Scorpios. I hope this gave you the insight and clarity you needed into your future partner. Until next time. Bye. Sagittarius. All right, let's see what your future partner is like. What is Sagittarius's future partner like? The King of Pentacles reversed. And the Lovers. The Death card, the Ace of Cups. You know, Sagittarius, I feel like you're going to change this person. This connection is going to change this person in a good way. Okay. I feel like this is somebody who's very obsessed with wealth, status, material things, where they may almost put that to the forefront of their connections. They could be stubborn, greedy, indulgent. But you bring in a transformation to this person. I feel like this connection is going to open up their heart in a completely different way. I feel like this person may try to impress you with money or material things. Tell me about this King of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. See, I feel like this person, this energy is not going to last long in this connection, in the sense of this is why this change is coming in. This could be the type of person who may give people things with strings attached. Or it could be that they have wealth, they have money, but they're very stingy. Damn, Sagittarius. Give a little more on this King of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. Justice at the bottom. Something is going to shift, okay? When this person meets you. this person, like, I'm just going to say what I'm getting here, Sagittarius. Like, this could be the type of person who, you know, maybe would see somebody who was in need or see a homeless person and kind of have this mentality of like, well, oh well, I work hard for my money. They can go get a job. I'm not giving them anything, blah, 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 right? And valid, you know, people do work hard for their money, right? But they may have been somebody who thought they were above other people, especially people who were less fortunate or people who had less than them. But something about this connection completely shifts this person's personality, their thought process, their mindset. You may start seeing this person like being more generous, giving back to those in need, helping those who are less fortunate. This is an interesting one. Give me a little more here about Sagittarius's future partner. Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands. You know, yeah, I'm not going to hold you. I feel like for some of you, this person could even be a bit of a workaholic. There's that Six of Pentacles again. I feel like this person has a very rigid mindset. When you first meet them. What causes what I want to know is what causes this shift in this King of Pentacles in reverse, going from Wheel of Fortune. Something shifts or changes in this person's life. One, I do feel like it is this connection coming in. Okay, this person may end up experiencing some sort of material loss. Something is going to humble this person. And they will, you know, overcome. Okay, they will overcome whatever this is with the Strength card here. But they will go through some sort of loss here. And that's what's going to make them become this person that I feel like was always meant to happen. They were always meant to be a giving person, a generous person, someone who helps those who are less fortunate. I feel like you change this person's perspective as well. This relationship changes this person. And something that they personally go through as well. This person, you know, naturally has a big heart. I don't know what happened. You know, sometimes, like they say, you know, money changes people, right? And I feel like that's kind of what happened with this person. But I feel like naturally this person has a very, very big heart. Give me a little more here for Sagittarius's future partner and what they will be like. Six of Wands. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't feel like this person is going to stay down in the dumps for too long with whatever they experience, whatever loss they experience. I feel like they, you know, they'll go through it, they'll overcome it, and they will step back into having success in their life and having victory, but it's actually going to be totally different in their life. Especially when you come along. I don't know what it is about your energy, Sagittarius, that's going to cause this person's transformation, that's going to cause this change in this person. I also feel like this person is going to be very this person's going to want to show you off. They're going to want to show you off to friends, family, social media, if they have social media. Confirmation, like they are going to want to make this connection public. Okay, you got a lot of sixes here. Got this Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. You also have the Lovers, which is number 6. Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? The Hermit. Justice. Wow. 10 of Cups at the bottom. Sagittarius, what? This is like the craziest reading out of everybody. Is this person, something is going to humble them in their life. And I feel like your personality is almost going to humble this person as well. Like, this person is going to go from, my shit doesn't stink, to just being a very down to earth kind of person, being honest. Damn, got Justice here twice. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? I'm so lost. I'm at a loss for words, really. Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Star, the High Priestess. I feel like part of you, Sagittarius, you're going to show this person what teamwork is. You're going to be the one who shows this person what it means to be part of a community, part of a team, working together. How to have a conflict resolution. You may even be there. You may be when you're with this person, you may end up seeing their experience with whatever the Five of Pentacles came out, whatever loss they're going through. And it's not necessarily that you're going to heal this person or heal what it is that they're going through, but I do feel like you are going to be a guiding light in this person's life. It's like your intuition is like, I know this person. It's not that you are falling for somebody's potential. It's that your intuition knows the kind of person they truly are. And I don't feel like you are going to be, forcing this person's change or anything. I feel like it's going to be something that comes naturally with the Wheel of Fortune. I don't feel like you're impressed. You'll be impressed at first by this person and, what it is, showing off their money or financial or material things, whatever it is. I don't know. This connection, I do feel like at the end of the day, though, 10 of Cups and the Empress, we do have the Devil there. This person could definitely, you could be dealing heavily with a Capricorn. Okay. Taurus, Virgo. We do have Scorpio, Gemini here as well. Libra, Virgo, I said that. I do feel like there's going to be a happy outcome at the end of the day. But this person, they got some shadows to work through, okay? Like, this person could be trying to impress you with things. You're like, yeah, that's nice. That doesn't really impress me. That might even humble them because they could be used to, people being impressed by what it is that they have. Money, material things, nice cars, and that just doesn't do it for you. And I feel like that may even be something that humbles them. This was an interesting one, Sagittarius. I'm not even going to hold you. Give me a little more here for Sagittarius's future partner. We have Heartbreaker. You easily inspire romantic feelings in others because of your kind and sweet approach, making you a heartbreaker. Overcome. Having gone into battle with your own dark side, you can see the divinity and sacred elements in the darkness and in destruction. And then we have magnetism. So this person has a natural ability to make others come after them, possessing a powerful aura that makes it difficult to stay away. So, yeah. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Okay, in regards to this person. This was a crazy one. All right. I hope this gave you insight and clarity into what your future partner is like, whether you want this person or not. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time. Hello, Capricorn. Let's get into what your future partner is like. What is Capricorn's future partner like? We have the Three of Cups, the Fool reversed. Four of Cups. Eight of Wands. The Tower and the Knight of Cups reversed. High Priestess at the bottom. So first and foremost, I do feel like this person has a close-knit community. You know, when it comes to friends, they may have like one or two friends. I feel like they're happy with their circle. I do feel like this person likes to enjoy life. They like to have fun. They like to go out. They like to go to social gatherings. But when it comes to taking risks, I feel like this person hesitates. They don't jump quickly, or they don't jump easily into things, into relationships, into decision making. This person can be quite indecisive at times. And this could be due to past experiences where they took risks, and things just didn't necessarily turn out the way they had hoped for. I do feel like I do feel like there's times where this person may be a little moody. Okay. And you could kind of sometimes be like, yo, what's wrong with this person? um, they definitely have a moody side to them. They may even have a bit of a jealous streak. I won't even hold you, Capricorn. Let me get a little more here. Tell me about this Tower, Four of Wands, and tell me about this Knight of Cups reverse, the Lovers. Interesting. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. This is literally relationship. You know what I'm getting here is I feel like this connection could come out of nowhere. It could be very unexpected. And I feel like when you meet this person may not be completely healed from something that they experienced, something from the past. I do feel like this person carries some sort of emotional baggage here, Capricorn. I won't even, I won't even hold you. My question is, will this person change? Will they leave behind this energy? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they will. They will. They will want a solid, fresh new beginning in their life. And, I feel like at first this person may not trust the connection. I'm not even going to hold you. They may even try to self-sabotage the connection. They may try to reject you. Especially if this person feels like things are moving too fast. It's like in this person's mind, for them, it's like, oh, if things are moving too fast, that means this is just going to turn into chaos. That means this is just going to be a disaster. Damn, Capricorn. The Lovers again. The connection, the chemistry, the attraction is all going to be undeniable. As much as this person wants to think negatively about the situation, ultimately it feels like they're going to come to this realization like, holy crap, this person is different. This isn't, something like I've experienced in the past. I feel like this is somebody who keeps a lot to themselves with the high priestess here. They keep a lot of things quiet, a lot of things hidden, especially when it comes to their feelings, their emotions. Damn, Capricorn, you and Sagittarius both had a crazy, crazy reading. I won't even hold you. I feel like this person, what happened in the past here? That this person is just Ace of Cups. Okay. The Emperor. Eight of Swords. Six of Cups. King of Cups. Nine of Swords. Four of Pentacles. I feel like this person in the past opened up their heart to somebody. Because I feel like in order to understand why this person is the way they are, you have to understand their past. Okay. And it's not said to excuse this person's behavior or anything like that. Absolutely not. Everybody, people have to do their own healing work. They have to heal themselves. It's not the responsibility of other people. I feel like this person had an open heart going into a past relationship. They may have thought like, oh, this is my person, or this is the person I'm meant to be with. And they ended up being with somebody who I feel like was quite controlling, quite possessive. They may have even felt trapped in the situation. This person could have had a child or children with this person. And this is another reason why they felt trapped in this dynamic. I feel like this person, I'm getting like some PTSD, honestly. Like this person could have some PTSD. This person definitely felt like they were like living in a nightmare with this person. They felt controlled. They felt like they couldn't leave until ultimately they did. I feel like they were dealing with somebody who on the surface looked to other people as compassionate and caring and sweet and, like a good person, a good man, a good woman, whatever. But behind closed doors, they were dealing with somebody who was very, very possessive, very controlling, maybe even very controlling around the finances. A lot of arguments, a lot of drama behind the scenes, a lot of grief, regret, and it ultimately led this person to become this Queen of Swords. They may have had to mask themselves. They may have had to show up as this Queen of Pentacles. Oh, everything is fine, everything is stable. I'm doing my wifely duties or my husband, whatever it is, right? And I feel like, or I'm doing my duties as a husband, and they felt trapped by somebody, by a situation. They felt like they couldn't get out, even though they could with the Eight of Swords, okay? But in their mind at that time, they felt trapped. It could have been that this person could have been telling this person like, oh, if you leave me, I'm going to take everything, or I'm going to take the kids, blah, blah, blah. So I do feel like this person this makes more sense as to why this person is the way they are. But ultimately, and I feel like that's why they're afraid of stepping into something. They don't want to step into something where they're going to experience that again. But ultimately, I do feel like there's change. It does feel like this person becomes open to a new beginning. Yeah. But I feel like what Spirit wants to tell you here, Capricorn, is to keep your boundaries, okay? Don't allow this person to, you know, use you as a punching bag or project things onto you. Like the minute they do, you need to like basically set some sort of boundaries with this person. You know, basically telling this person like, I'm not going to put up with this. You're not going to speak to me that way. You know, walking away if necessary, because ultimately I feel like this person will come to the fact like, oh shoot, you know, hold up, I should not be projecting my past onto this person. There's going to be a realization here, an awakening. Ultimately, I do feel like I see a positive outcome here between you and this person with the Lovers and the Four of Wands. I see things becoming stable, harmonious, possibly even you and this person settling down, you know, moving in together, the whole shebang. But I feel like it's going to take time. I don't know why I'm seeing caution tape wrapped around. So like this person may come with caution tape. Okay. All right, let's get a little more on Capricorn's future partner. Sweetheart. Okay, so this, you see, this person is not evil or malicious or anything like that. This is just somebody who's gone through something that essentially they felt traumatized by. But I feel like deep down, this person is a true sweetheart. This person lives from love, seeing the divinity and love beneath the surface and shaping others' world and experiences through the perception of the heart. So somebody that they dealt with snatched the sweetheart right out of them, traumatized the sweetheart in them. You will see that sweetheart side of them, though. You will. Out of reach. This person's looks often trigger people's insecurities, making them feel like they're out of their league, which helps them weed out people that don't vibrate the same as them. Oh, we got two more here. We have creature and persuasive. Creature. So this person has the ability to shapeshift into any animal or possibly have a strong affinity towards them. This can give them the strength, wisdom, and power of that specific animal. And persuasive, this person has the power of making people give to them and build deep connections, making it easy to get what it is they wish. Oh. And at the bottom, Capricorn, what is going on? Devilish ways. This person's devious ways create a touch of danger that's hard to resist. This is why I kept seeing that caution tape. There's a dark side to them that keeps people intrigued. Fire. With a strong connection to fire, they can cause great healing or great destruction. That's that tower energy. Fire magic suits them best. You're the spark of it all. Ooh, I don't know what else to say here, Capricorn. Again, I don't feel like this person is an evil person or malicious at all. I do feel like they have a good heart deep down. They just been through some shit, you know? I don't know. I see you and this person falling deep for one another. Just period. Might be a little rocky at first. I won't even hold you. This won't be a smooth thing at first. But eventually, you know, the Ace of Pentacles brings out a fresh start, a new beginning where two people can truly grow with one another. All right, I'm going to leave it right there for you, Capricorn. I hope this gave you the insight and clarity in regards to your future partner. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know if this resonated down the line. Okay. All right. Bye. Hello, Aquarius. Let's get into what your future partner is like. What is Aquarius's future partner like? Five of Cups. The Magician. Queen of Wands. Okay. High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Holy cow, Aquarius. Oh, wow. Okay, so this person, I forgot which sign I said this for. But I'm getting a similar message here. This person is somebody who they have experienced failure in their life. They've experienced disappointments, things not working out, losses, and they've grieved them, they've mourned them, whatever. But this person has not allowed these things to knock them down and keep them down. If anything, this person gets right back up and they figure out a way to succeed. They figure out a way to get things done. They figure out a way to make things happen. This is somebody who's very action oriented, very creative. They have a lot of self confidence. They know and understand the power that they carry. They're very skilled. Like this is giving master manifester. Okay, they know how to call things in. They use the tools and resources at hand. Very resourceful kind of person as well. I'm hearing where there's a will, there's a way. So this is somebody who's very determined. Again, they are not the type of person, if they get rejected for something, let's say they go to a job interview and they don't get the job, like they are going to find a way to either get that job or get something even better. This is somebody who's extremely, extremely determined in life. I also feel like they have a zest for life. They like to enjoy life. They like to experience things. This person's also extremely intuitive. I wouldn't be shocked if this person is actually like into spiritual things, into like knowing how to actually manifest, if they're into doing ritual work or maybe even into tarot readings. I'm kind of getting that energy. This person could be very, very spiritual. I'm also getting a entrepreneurial kind of energy here. This person could be an entrepreneur. They could be into sales, but they're very hardworking. They're very down to earth, very practical, nurturing. I feel like this person has multiple sides to them. They have that fire in them. They have that earthy energy. They have that high priestess quality. I feel like this person's very observant. This is the type of person who may know a lot but not say too much, They have high morals. They trust themselves without a doubt. Like this is somebody who trusts their intuition so much. I feel like this person's also very established. They're very established in their life. They could be a boss, a business owner. They have a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity. I feel like this person is also very warm, very generous. I feel like when you meet this person, I haven't gotten this for any of the other signs, but I'm picking up something about when you meet this person, they're already going to be well established and they could actually be like in the process of starting like another business or a side hustle or taking on some sort of new financial opportunity. This is somebody where you're going to kind of like witness how almost easily things come to them, how naturally things come to them. Not necessarily saying that, this person doesn't to put in the work. They definitely do. They're very hardworking. But they have this charisma. They have this charm to them. And I feel like this person knows themselves so well. They're so confident in themselves. This is why success has happened. They haven't let, even though they've experienced failures and disappointments, they haven't let self-doubt get in the way of them, of them and what they want and where they want to go. They keep going. This is somebody who's continuously curating the life that they want. I'm picking up something about a boat. Maybe this person has a boat, or they may like to take boat rides. They may like to be by the water. They may like to spend time outdoors. This person may like to work out a lot. They like to eat good, okay? This is interesting. Let's get a little more here for you, Aquarius, in regards to your future partner. Eight of Wands. Yes, this is what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. This is somebody, because the Eight of Wands can speak of things manifesting quickly, especially with the Magician here. So this feels like, I'm telling you, this is the type of person where your jaw is gonna be dropped. You're gonna be like, you know, you're gonna see things moving very quickly in this person's life. And this is the type of person that, like, if they say they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it, and they're gonna do it well. You and this person could end up traveling a lot of communication. If this person is at a distance, they will be the one to take the initiative to travel to you. And this is somebody who, like I said, it's like they are constantly curating their life. They're constantly, this is somebody who, like, I don't, when you meet this person, I feel like their life is at the precipice of something big, some sort of huge expansion in their life. Maybe they're expanding their business. Um, there's something here that's really, really big. This person has great foresight. Like, they can see if something is going to work or if it isn't going to work. They can sense things. They can feel when things are coming in. This person knows how to call people in, call opportunities in. The world. This person could do something online. This person could either do something online, where they're seen by many, many people, or, maybe their products, you know what I'm saying, like, are seen by many people. They sell all around the world or something international. This person could be from another country. I'm getting a lot of travel here. A lot of travel. But this is somebody who's going to be ready to open up a new chapter with you, Aquarius. Like, I don't see this person hesitating. I don't see procrastination. Um, I feel like this is also the type of person, like, Aquarius, are you about to be spoiled in some sort of way? Because it almost makes me feel like, let's say you want to take a trip somewhere, right? This person is going to make it happen, and they're going to make it happen fast. Like, you'll tell them on a Monday morning, oh my God, I've always wanted to go to Aruba. And by that weekend or next weekend, y'all got tickets and plans to go to Aruba. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my, I've always wanted a Coach bag. And it's like, that person will make that happen by that week. Like, that's the energy I am getting with this person, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, I said Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Um, wow. And I feel like this person already is established in some sort of way, but there's like a lot of movement, a lot of big things happening in this person's life. Wow. I don't know why I'm hearing groupies. Okay. I'm getting a couple things here. These are very, very specific. So if this, I'm hearing groupies, so it could be possible that this person does something online. They could be known in some sort of way. Um, but that doesn't like this person, the King of Pentacles, like he has his eyes closed. He's not focused on groupies or women or men or whatever, right? Um, this person is focused on their future. They're focused on bringing more wealth into their life, on expanding in their life, and they want somebody who is an equal to them. The Queen and King of Pentacles is here. This person, they are definitely somebody who gets a lot of attention. They're very attractive, um, but they're also very private with the High Priestess here. This person is extremely intuitive, almost, I want to say, psychic. This person can even predict things. Interesting. Let's get a little more here for you, um, Aquarius. This was an interesting one. Give me a little more here for Aquarius's future partner. Wild child. The wild, rebellious side of this person keeps people on a roller coaster. They're not afraid to break the rules and rebel against authority to achieve their goals. Overcome. Having gone into battle with their own dark side, they can see divinity and sacred elements in the darkness and in destruction. And we have Demolisher. They have the ability to step out of the past and let go of old energies to step into the new with ease. This person thrives on change. And at the bottom is mystical. There's something very mystical about this person, which gives people the impression that they are very much in their power, and it says they are. Intuition, I'm telling you something. And that's crazy that music is popping up here. I was picking up something about music. I was picking up something about DJing. Maybe this person likes to DJ or they're connected to music in some capacity. Intuition, you have a strong, of course, that's very specific. Okay, that's not going to be for everybody. This person has a strong intuition with an innate sense of events, thoughts, or feelings of others. Their intuition often manifests in a gut feeling that serves as an internal guide. And music. Music has the ability to transport this person to different realms by activating and igniting their body, making their magic rituals and healing even more potent. Yeah, there's mystifying. This person exudes mystery, teasing the mind with the unknown that will help others embrace the obscure and charge ahead fearlessly. I feel like that's that High Priestess energy. Wow. Their psychic dreams. This was a very interesting read, Aquarius. Wow. All right. I hope this gave you insight and clarity into what your future partner is like. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time. Bye. Pisces. Hi. All right. Let's see what your future partner is like. What is Pisces' future partner like? Let's see. The Eight of Cups. Right off the gate, what I'm getting is this is somebody who's not afraid to walk away from people, places, things that no longer serve them. I feel like this person has walked away from a lot of things. This is the type of person who chooses themselves before abandoning themselves for situations that are not in their highest good. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Okay, Pisces. This is somebody who I feel like they're not afraid to call people out. They're not afraid to call situations out. They're not afraid to, again, cut people off, cut situations off. Um, this is somebody who has very, very clear boundaries. They can also see through people's bullshit. All right. They will call people out on their lies. If somebody's being shady or sneaky, they will call it out. I do feel like this person is also very private, very strategic with how they move. They don't tell people everything. Um, I'm not getting anything negative with the Seven of Swords. I just feel like, especially because the Queen of Swords is here at the bottom, I feel like if this person senses somebody's being dishonest, they will call that out with facts and receipts and then cut that person and that situation off. They don't have a problem doing that whatsoever. They're not going to sit and listen to excuses. They're not going to sit and listen to anybody's nonsense. It's kind of like, you're a liar, you're cut off. Oh man. I do feel like this is the type of person who doesn't rush things. They don't rush connections. They're very detail oriented, very hardworking, responsible, trustworthy, loyal, and I feel like they expect that same in return. I do feel like this person's also very generous, very caring, charitable. Like this is the type of person who will give you the shirt on their back, but the minute they feel like you're being deceptive or taking advantage, you're done. I do feel like this person likes to be adventurous. They like to try new things. They like to travel. I feel like this person likes to communicate a lot as well. Get a little more here. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Ace of Cups. I feel like this person's very strategic with who they open up to emotionally. Knight of Swords. This person, I feel like they're very passionate about advocating for people, situations, themselves. This person's not afraid to speak their mind at all. I do feel like they could be a little argumentative. Especially when it's something that they're passionate about. This person can come off a bit intense. I won't even hold you here, Pisces. But this person's very fearless. They're very much like, they give warrior energy. Very intellectual. Very intelligent. Queen of Wands. Oof. This person is very fiery, definitely. Definitely very fiery. Ace of Swords, but they're also very, like, clear in their communication. Very clear. They have a clear vision of what it is that they want in a person, in a relationship. This person has, their words are very, very powerful. But I do feel like this person also has a very, I don't know, so this person could be like in in a law field or criminal justice field for some of you. Um, but this is somebody who's also very, very down to earth. Very down to earth, very strong willed. dare I say, maybe just a tad rebellious. I don't know why I'm picking that up here. This person doesn't back down easily either. Very charismatic, very attractive. This is somebody who's in their power. They know who they are. They're very sure of themselves. Yeah, see, and I also feel like this person, this is what I was saying with the Knight of Pentacles, person moves slow. And I said this for a couple of other signs too. I don't remember exactly who, but I'm getting the similar message here for you here, Pisces, where this is somebody who takes their time investing into somebody, or like, you know, they kind of go through evaluation modes. Like, is this worth investing into, things of that nature? But I feel like they take their time before they go ahead and put all their eggs in one basket, because I do feel like they have experience. This person definitely has a bit of their guard up when it comes to connections, because they have been played for a fool before. They have been sold, you know, empty promises. They've been sold dreams. They've dealt with people who were, you know, bringing them fairy tales, illusions. And this is exactly what they have walked away from. Fake people, people who only have their own agenda, people who are, you know, just creating an illusion to keep them around. So their guard is a little up because, you know, they may feel like somebody tried to definitely play them for a fool. And for a Queen of Swords kind of energy, like, it's almost like a slap in the face, you know? This person feels like, this person is not even that they feel, they are extremely intelligent. They have a strong discernment. They can see through people's bullshit. So for somebody to try to come in and think that they can play a Queen of Swords for a fool, that feels very disrespectful to the Queen of Swords. So this person may have their guard up. You know, it's not that they've given up on love, but it does kind of feel like they're a bit cautious with moving towards a connection. You know, they will have fun. They will enjoy themselves. I do see a lot of like going out, experiencing new things, but they will take their time before, you know, making things official, or really putting all their eggs in one basket. This is somebody too, like, if they see somebody who is in need, they have this natural affinity to help. Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Moon. Interesting. I feel like people underestimate this person a lot. Or they've dealt with a lot of people who have underestimated them. Especially around work. This person may have to deal with a lot of like underhanded people, or I don't know. I feel like this person works in like a career field where there's a lot of conflict, or people trying to have the upper hand, a lot of competitive energy. I feel like people project a lot onto this person as well. A lot. I feel like this person may work like a high pressure job in some way. King of Swords, yeah. person's very logical, very analytical. Like, they don't let their emotions um cloud their judgment or cloud their discernment. So I've definitely, Pisces, I feel like you're dealing with a no nonsense kind of person. Like, that's just what I'm getting. And I don't feel like there's somebody who is serious all the time. I do feel like there is this other side to them where they're fun, they're exciting. I do see like witty banter between you and this person, traveling, things of that nature. But they do have another side to them where it's, don't play with me, or this sword is gonna cut somebody up. Okay. And they are not afraid to walk away from something once they feel like it's not serving them, or if something is emotionally depleting them. This is somebody who's all about equal give and take and reciprocity. And if they feel like they're not being given the same respect, time, energy, again, they have no problem walking away. All right. Let's get a little more here for your future partner, Pisces. We have sophisticated, illuminator. It's giving very Queen of Swords energy there. What else? And one more. And wild child with shaman at the bottom. Sophisticated. This person has a higher understanding of sex and sexuality. It's authentic and empowering, often having a shocking effect on people and provoking insecurity in others. Illuminator. This person radiates energy that lights up any room with great power to heal those around them and crack their hearts wide open. This gift can make people run from their light. And then wild child. The wild, rebellious side of this person keeps people on a roller coaster. They're not afraid to break the rules and rebel against authority to achieve their goals. And then shaman. This person can tap into a powerful way of guiding their life and the lives of others, often through great struggle that they learn to break free and awaken the truth to help others. Okay, Pisces, that is what I have for your future partner. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time, bye.